Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the Midcoast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four. Well, I've been holding in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking to the honky-tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the stripes and it's away we go.
Hello everyone, it's Wuzzup time. Favorite time of the week. It's also graduation week. I'm Larry Sidelinger, your host, along with the mayor of the mills, Bobby Whear. We got TV Toby on the floor.
Graduation week. I went down to my grandson's graduation party.
Yeah. You don't know, Bobby, you're never going to miss a party.
Yeah. Graduation party. Who throws a graduation party? My grandson come up to me and he said, "Grandpa, what did you do for your graduation party?"
You didn't tell him, did you?
No, I told her, I said I had it in the parking lot of Cumberland Farms. Meanwhile, you got 60 people all dressed up on the water.
Yeah, we did, last night we did Class Day. Lincoln Academy gave away $370,000 in scholarships last night.
Oh my God, that's
crazy.
Fantastic.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And amazing. I mean, a big variety of kids and a lot of, tech school kids going on, and it was just kind of fun.
How is the tech school? Is a lot of kids going to tech?
Yeah. Well, in the state of Maine, we introduced that free college for the first 2 years, and I think it's made a heck of a difference.
Yeah.
A lot of kids you hear going on to school now, they don't have to pay for it, so they're going to go to school. They didn't have the money to, or the parents didn't have the money. You stop and think about it, these schools, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, and that's probably cheap. Mm-hmm. A year, Bobby, not for the 4 years, but for a year. My brother went to Maine Maritime 30 years ago, and it was $25,000 for 4 years.
We just had a couple staying at our inn. He's paying $45,000 for a high school kid.
Crazy, it's crazy. But anyway, folks, if you're watching us now, you should turn over to watch the backloader ceremony on the LCTV YouTube page. It's going on right now, and tomorrow you can see the graduation goes off at 1 o'clock. Hopefully it's outside. We're keeping our fingers crossed because equipment-wise, it's a lot easier to set up outdoors.
Looks pretty good.
I think it's good. I think we're going to just squeeze it in. It's going to be rain in between the two, but I think we're going to squeeze it in. So, and then more big news. I got this. Pete Cass is having another launch down at Johns Bay Boat, 12:30 tomorrow Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
And this boat that he's built is a work of art. It is unbelievable.
Yeah, he builds.
Beautiful.
Nobody builds a boat like that.
No.
Nobody.
No, not at all. So, so Bobby, I think we call this newspaper here the Candidates paper.
Yeah, the Candidates edition. We got 6 people running for 2 seats in Wiscasset School Committee, and we got 4 vying for 2 seats on the RSU 40 Board of Directors.
But I like the character of the county this week.
Chris
Perry. Great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. Knew his mom and dad. I know his mom, knew his dad.
Grew up in Noblesboro.
Yeah.
And he said he grew up in North Noblesboro, but he said most of his buddies went to Madonna.
They did.
He had no intentions of going to McDonald's.
Yeah, Upper East Pond Road.
Yeah. So, anyway, he got 12 varsity letters.
Yeah. He was quite an athlete in high school.
12 varsity letters.
And, anybody that knows Chris, he's not very tall.
Oh, he's small.
Person, but in stature, he's very tall. I mean,
he played soccer. He was a wrestler. He played baseball.
Yeah. And he was good in all of them. Yeah. He was good in all of them. So.
Yeah. Well, he's a bundle of energy there with those kids in Bristol.
He's done a great job.
Very
that jump roping thing that he does down there, those kids, is great. And a couple of state champs here in Donahue and Rush. From,
how about that, huh?
Yeah.
We had a fire over in Edgecombe. Folks weren't home. Ed and Candy Crocker, they weren't at home, but they lost some pets, I guess.
Yeah. And this final phase of this Damascotta parking lot, Bobby, I'm telling you, there's still some controversy. There's still some controversy in this back parking lot.
I would think so.
Exactly what they're going to do and when they're going to do it. And actually, I understand there's a petition going around town now to ask the town to hold off until early winter. This town is applied again to the whoever's doing the funding, because they're supposed to have it all done by the middle of April for funding purposes. So they're asking them for an extension with the government. I don't know. It's a mess.
Well, September 3rd, they're ripping that parking lot up, and they're putting in a 150,000-gallon underground stormwater tank.
That's what they say they're putting in.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not convinced it's a tank that they're not going to build in place more like a leach field.
What if it doesn't work?
That was my question.
Yeah.
And I didn't get an answer. Didn't get a good answer at all, Bobby.
There probably is no answer right
I don't
now.
think so.
I think it's a mystery.
I think so. There's smaller systems like this around the state. Much smaller. There's none to this extent. So I don't know. They are going to put check valves in the drain pipes that go into the river.
Yeah.
So the water, right now, the water goes through that pipes, as you know, through being the
Correct.
comes up through the manhole covers, and they won't be able to do that. So the water can only go one way. So hopefully
we actually had a sewer board meeting last night, and there was a little bit of discussion.
I bet. How'd that go?
Yeah, went all right.
You're mumbling. It didn't go good, did it, Bobby?
Well, everybody's,
a lot of question
wait
marks.
and see thing. I mean, you can't do a wait and see thing.
I don't think so. Not when you're talking to construction that's 2 months away or 3 months away. I mean, I don't see how this is going to go. It's kind of like, I had a conversation about the snow plowing this winter. Wait and see. That's not going to work for me. Wait and see, because when we wait and see and it's not good, who suffers? The townspeople, shopkeepers, everybody suffers. The wait and see attitude. So, I don't know.
Well, the fact that people coming to this town, that's people who own the businesses, people who work for the businesses, people who frequent the businesses, they can't park anywhere. I think they're going to have to set up, if they want to stay in business for those 2 months, they're going to have to get a shuttle system.
And where are they going to park, though?
Yeah.
Where are they going to park?
Yeah.
You can't park like behind Cheney's or behind the First Federal. Those are businesses that need parking.
Yeah.
Yellow Front, down that plaza, they got that 50-odd, 60-odd cars that park down there, but where are you going to park your employees? That's always been a problem, parking the employees around town. So I don't know. It's a kind of a mess. So I don't know, Bobby. Do you know? I don't know.
Nah, I figure you'll figure it out.
They'll figure it. We'll wait and see.
We got 3 people shooting for 2 Newcastle Select Board seats, Karen Paz and Ben Fry. And anyway, Robert White.
He didn't even respond to I think he wants the job real bad.
Yeah, how are we going to know about Robert White?
Don't know anything about Robert White.
Let us know a little
But we
bit.
know cookbooks are on sale. Get them for library. That's important.
Yeah, that is.
That is big stuff right there.
Yeah. Too bad.
That might be right up there with
Too bad I don't use recipes. Juneteenth. How many years has Juneteenth been in business?
Not many.
Yeah, so we got a celebration at Coastal Rivers Farm.
Yeah.
So
big culvert over there, the old ferry road. That's a big culvert too, you know it?
Yeah, so the Damascotta, they got some community service agencies to vote on.
One of them being LCTV.
This TV station.
And that's, I was a little bit, I got to call Molly up and straighten her out, because LCTV money is not tax dollars. LCTV money comes from public right-of-way through Spectrum.
Correct.
What Spectrum pays the town to use the public right-of-way. So all we're doing
And thanks to Larry, we finally got that situation squared away, because they weren't giving LCTV the money they would do.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're working on it. So anyway, Juneteenth. What a crock.
So Wiscasset's got 4 people. I'll give them credit. At least people are going out.
Yeah, they're getting candidates, and that's what democracy is all about.
Because many times we read this publication and there's no candidates for these seats. So anyway,
You like kale?
No.
I'm not a big kale fan. Kale, it's June.
No. I guess if it's pretty good. You cook it for 2 days. I guess it's pretty good. You know.
I don't care if you cooked it for 2 weeks, I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, right.
My wife puts it in some kind of soup she makes.
She sneaks it in
She
there.
sneaks it in there, and I
Ruins your whole night.
no, I kind of swallow my tail.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what is good is the fiddleheads have been great this spring.
I love fiddleheads.
They've been fantastic.
Butter and vinegar. for me.
Absolutely. Salt and pepper too.
Yeah.
Don't forget the salt and pepper.
Yep.
Yeah, you get enough butter and vinegar on about anything, you can kill the flavor.
Yep.
So
we got that biggie budget, education budget at RSU 40. That's going to be coming up for a vote, $38.8 million.
well, divide that between 5 towns, and you're right there where we just said Newcastle was. What did we say Newcastle was? 8.26. Well, you know, 38 million divided by 5 is, you know, $7.5 million per town. It's about the same. You know, it's still a lot of money. Still a lot of money to educate, you know, I don't know how many kids between the grade schools and the high schools, probably 1,500 kids.
Yep. Waldeboro Days has picked their grand marshals, Jack and Debbie Waterman.
Yeah, Doc Waterman.
Yep.
He's retired now, I think,
Doc
isn't he?
Waterman, yeah. Yep. The Dow Furniture, big supporters of the Travis Mills Foundation. And how about this gal, Deirdre, excuse me, Deirdre Herron.
Yeah. I didn't get through the whole article, but
She's a real,
she's a compost nut, she says.
yeah, she's a real back to nature girl. So, anyway, she's got 1 million degrees.
She should has.
Yeah. Dresden's even got some competition up there. One select board seat over there in Dresden, you got Gary Getchell and Jeffrey Bickford.
Yeah, I don't know either one of them. Do you?
Yeah, no, I don't.
No.
No. The got a list of the polling places and the hours, and a woman by the name of Kim Lynch is seeking a select board seat.
Geez, they're going to have a car fair up to Union Fair up there.
Oh yeah,
This coming Sunday,
yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
car show.
Yeah,
Yep.
car show. That ought to be good.
I love car shows.
Yeah, just kind of wander around. And
I remember them at Atomic Valley High School.
they had some
Used
good
to
ones,
have-
didn't they? Oh,
They
good
used,
ones.
They used to have some fantastic car
They did.
shows.
They did.
Yeah.
I went over several times to see.
Yeah,
those
but
car
actually,
shows.
my friend Mikey Simmons and his wife were
Yeah.
ones who ran that.
Yeah. What do we got on the inside here? The editorial there, they're growling about space because there's so many people running for offices. You're talking Waldeboro, they got like 5 or 6 people running for offices, or 5,
Yep.
I think.
Business after hours down at First National Bank.
That'd be Wednesday night, folks.
Yep.
5 to 7. Anybody's invited. Doesn't
Yep.
have. You don't have to be a business. Anybody's invited. They always put on a big spread. You got a chance to win Sea Dog tickets.
Wow.
That'd be pretty cool.
Well, besides their school budget, Waldeboro's got an $8.26 million municipal budget, and they're working on their broadband situation.
And they got one over there too. And Waldeboro's a tough town because it's
Very rural.
Very rural town. But it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. You know? I like Todd Richards' little editorial about the Damascotta parking lot here. Interesting stuff. 10.5 education budget validation vote ahead for Wiscasset. 10.5, little small town. Yeah. They're going to vote on an 8.3 municipal budget. I mean, it's just crazy, these numbers. They throw millions around like nothing.
A couple of letters here about the new mining ordinance that's going to be going on in all. That's the next criteria.
They're already upset about that.
That's the next crisis in Alna.
It does, and it sounds like the selectmen circumvented the ordinance or something. I don't know. Yeah, Bonnie Edwards and the Practical Cats, they're going to play up to the Jam Cave in Noveboro. That's a private party, but you can still buy tickets for it. Is this the Indian food truck that's going to play down to the Rolling Stones?
No, that's going to be
we're in
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
This is Indian. This is
Yeah.
a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is their second season. I guess it was very successful. I guess they're up at Oxbow Brewery,
Yeah.
setting up shop. But I guess they're gonna do DoorDash. You do DoorDash?
No, door I know is a dash out the door.
You make a phone call and they bring it right to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we got the inaugural Worm Fest coming up, Larry.
Heard a lot about that too.
Yeah, I think that's a candidate for a filming situation.
Well, you know, there's a story behind that too, Bobby.
What, the Worm Fest?
The Worm Fest.
Yeah.
You know, in Wiscasset. You know, it's
Who called it the worm capital of the world? I mean,
well, it's always been known as worm capital. I don't know who called it that.
yeah.
National Geographic did 20 years ago. They
Yeah.
deemed it. You know, I don't know of any other state where they dig worms, bloodworms or sandworms.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't.
Out on the West Coast, out in Washington, you know, that area or not. I don't know.
Is the same? I wonder if a sea worm, bloodworm's the same in Washington as
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So.
June 13th, you're going to have a genealogy roundtable. It's going to be at the Skedonfa Library.
Well, here's a one for you on Sunday, June 16th, Glimpsing God Through the Lens of a Queer Faith Stories. I'm not sure what that's about, Bobby.
I'm not sure.
It's LGBTQ people are going to share their
Yep.
lives and personal stories of faith and for generations. Well, this is Pride Month, whatever that means.
Yep,
I'm
it
a little beyond that too, Bobby. I don't know.
Over at the Merry Barn, you know, they're doing a lot of stuff over there. They have this
Yeah.
thing called the Sounding Board at the Merry Barn, June 6th. That's going to be tonight, folks. See, they got Kay Hardy Campbell. She's an author, and she's going to give a talk on her book, A Caravan of Brides, a novel of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I saw Harry Kirsten's wife passed. Harriet, she was 99. Do you remember Harry Kirsten?
I do.
Town? Yeah, well, his
Yeah.
wife. Yeah.
He did upholstery.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. In his day, he was the head mechanic for Weeks and Waltz.
Oh,
he
no
ran the
kidding.
shop back when they were across from the.
Where
Maritime Energy?
are all these guys? They're all leaving us.
Yeah, they're all leaving us.
Yeah.
Harry's been dead for quite a while.
My friend Nancy Kennedy,
Yeah, Nancy got her.
she got she's now the new Chewonki president. She's been over there for a while.
Is she president of the foundation or is she president of the organization?
I believe the foundation. I believe.
Because it doesn't say she's the executive director. It says she's the president of the foundation.
Well, she was at Wabash for a year.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
I see Nancy at the gym in the morning, and I haven't seen her for a while because I had to take a little time off there. But she's a great gal to talk shop with.
Yeah. She got a smile that would stop a train.
She does. She certainly does. And a personality to go with it too.
Yep.
It's just a lot of fun.
Old Bristol Days, William Fawcett Car Show, new location. It's going to be at New Harbor's Contented Soul.
Yeah, Chuck Ham, he's getting done down South Bristol. Braxton Farron, he graduated from Wheaton College. Seemed like it was just yesterday he was swimming
Yeah.
at Lincoln Academy.
And he swam 4 years at
Yeah.
Wheaton.
Yeah.
And now they got the Kingwell Market, the new
I saw
restaurant.
pictures of that on Facebook.
It's going to be called The Row.
The Row, yeah.
And it's going to be soft opening, June 7th.
That's
Tomorrow night, folks.
Tomorrow night. And Monday Night Music, they're going to do the Outside Summer Series.
Yeah.
I've gone down, played a couple times down
Yeah.
there. Had a lot of fun.
And how about Mark Hager? He's moved over to South Bristol.
Mark did?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't see that.
yeah. He's the new facilities manager over at South Bristol School.
Oh, for gosh sakes. Huh. I wonder why he did that.
Well, he was at Great Salt Bay for 15 years or something.
Yeah.
So just need a change.
Yeah, things change. Mark is pushing that retirement age, though.
I would think.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah.
The Polands, Jimmy and Peter.
Yeah. That's a
They
nice
went-
picture of both of them.
Yeah, they went down to Honor Flight Maine.
Yeah.
They got. They have the people in Normandy today.
That's right.
And over 100 these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The president's over there making a big speech today.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And in the sports, track seemed to be the big, track and tennis were the big things.
Yeah. Tennis was, Eagles girls tennis, they lost a close one to Greeley. But the boys
won.
The boys won, but the Booth Bay boys tennis wins the conference championship.
Yeah.
And they're going to the playoffs.
They're going to the playoffs. Lincoln boys going to the playoffs. Our man Eli, he won his doubles.
I saw
match.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess this George Siegel and Mason Nguyen from Madomic have quite a rivalry.
They locked up quite a battle.
Yeah. Artist of the Month over there at Waldeboro Library is Tanya Amazine Jones. Boy, quite a nice portrait of a young girl.
Yeah, and Chris Johnson and Willard Pierpont.
That's going to be.
That's
They
quite
don't like each other, right?
No, it doesn't sound like it.
No, I think they. I think Willard probably just threw his hat in the ring just to go.
It'd be interesting.
Madomic girls, the track team, they won Sportsmanship Award, which is, to me, as important as winning.
Well,
so didn't we have a Waldeboro girl pitch a no-hitter?
we did. Maddie Boynton against Oceanside.
Yeah.
And they won 7-1 that last game of the year, and they play tonight actually, and against the winner of a preliminary game. Do you know this Sarah Cheney? Stephanie Cheney?
Yeah, I do.
Flick and Tick and Soothing Lotions.
Yeah, she runs the Tipsy Butler Bed and Breakfast up there in the county.
Oh, okay. Yes. Now it's all coming back.
So
I know
and
her.
her family.
Sure.
I've got this new business called Flick and Tick.
And I'm going to tell you, that stuff for brown-tailed moth that she makes, because she gave me a sample last year, my wife is very susceptible to it. Put it on, gone.
Oh, after the fact.
Yeah, after you get the rash, if you get the rash, you put that on the rash, takes the itch right away.
I wonder if it's called Flick and Tick and Soothing Lotion. So I wonder if it's the same component.
Yeah, good stuff. I highly recommend that if you're any kind of allergic to any brown-tailed moth anyway. I don't know about anything else, but boy, they just took that away right away.
Lincoln Academy Students of the Month, April. I got some nice young people. Darrowby Farm Sanctuary. They got a new barn. They got a grant, a generous grant from the Dory Taylor Foundation, and they're building a new barn that's going to house the herd of steers and goats. Huh.
Yeah. We applied for that last year. We didn't get anything from Dory Taylor.
Yep.
It's a difficult one to get.
Is it based in Maine?
Yeah. I don't know where it's based out of, but look, that little goat looks. Abby, the rescue goat, he's pretty excited. Gonna have a new barn.
I never realized how many different types of goats there are.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot. Yeah,
a lot of them. Central Lincoln County Y, they got a new employee. They got a new program and summer camp director. Nick Menace. He's originally moved to Lincoln County in 2020, and he worked up at Kiev. And Jefferson.
They're gonna have a barnyard sale up along the way.
Yeah.
Huh. The stuff they've gathered up and whatnot. That'll be a big thing. The antique dealers are up there scoffing that up. You wait and see.
Yeah. I'm looking for I want to have I like the garden, so I have a rowboat that's full of dirt. That's where I do my
So you need a new rowboat?
No, I want to have a little table next to it so I can plant stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know, these look too nice for what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like Harry Kierstead's workbench. That's what I'm looking for. It's got paint all over it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody has just the thing out there.
Yeah. So the Greenhouse Project supports Lincoln Academy launch program.
Pretty cool.
Greenhouse Project. Chloe Maxman was the
Wouldn't be surprised.
founder of that one.
Wouldn't be surprised knowing Chloe. Yeah.
L.L. Bean gave a grant to the
sailors.
The sailors are going to sail the Bowdoin.
So the one I was really, Hannif is going to give away sell $10 lobster rolls. And they say there's going to be 5 ounces lobster meat or something like that in one? Yeah, 5 ounces. I find that hard to believe that they can do that.
Yeah.
For $10 all summer.
Yeah.
Do it right now because lobsters are cheap, and I'm not sure why.
Now we got more traffic in Hannaford's parking lot.
I know it. Yeah. And when's that going to start?
Well,
I might have to go in and try one. As much as it's against my religion. They're going to be grab-and-go lobster rolls, made fresh daily.
Peace Gallery's open
Yeah.
for the summer. Bernie's done a nice job.
I see Bernie's
down
got his
there.
boat in the water again.
Yeah, Bernie's done a nice job down there. And got some good programs going on, folks. You could just stop in there and say hi to him. I'm sure he'll tell you what's going on.
Speaking of lobster roll, Deb Diner, $17.99. I'll bet you Deb's Diners for $17.99 is 3 times as good as the Hannaford one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll have to check them both out.
Yeah.
That's what we ought to do this summer, have a lobster roll taste testing. See if we could call these, maybe they'll donate one. I can only afford a couple of them.
We got a band, a duo, Linda Picari and Michelle Tangway. They have a little band called No Springs Chickens. And
we're going to do a show with these girls in the fall.
Yeah.
They want to do a once-a-month show.
Okay.
They're working on the funding and whatnot to put it all together.
Well, folks, if you want to see them, you can go down to the Bremen Union Church on June 13th and see them play.
Yeah.
Rusty Hinges, because they're the busiest band in Lincoln County. They're going to be at the June 8th.
Yep.
They're going to be at the Tin Top Cider Company.
Yep. Wiscasset Raceway, they're pretty busy there over the past week. A couple of ladies there, a couple of lady race car drivers.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Cool stuff. Well, Bobby, we got to wind this one up.
Well, we got rhubarb coffee cake to talk about.
Oh, we can't miss the rhubarb coffee cake.
Yep. We got down at Rutherford Library, you got hooked rugs on display. One of them looks nice. It's by Cynthia Garrels.
And you going to graduation tomorrow, Bobby?
No.
You're gonna skip that, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to skip it. And anyway, I'll be working around the yard.
And getting stuff ready. Big weekend plan.
Yeah.
You got Rolling Stone Saturday night, right?
Yeah, Rolling Stone Saturday night.
Yeah, good stuff. So for Wuzzup crew, I'm Larry Sidelinger. He's the man of the mills, Bobby Whear. We got Haven behind the camera. TV Toby here on the floor doing his thing. And we'll see you all next week. We thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time, folks. Chase Tree and Tractor Service with 25 years of experience in tree removal. Serving the mid-coast of Maine, licensed and insured Maine arborist. Whether it's a pesky blowdown or a hard-to-get tree that needs removal. When you need an experienced professional, Jake Chase is the man for the job. Call 207-242-8961 or email him at chasetreeandtractorservice.jc@gmail.com.